Welcome to day 4 of the European Equipped Powerlifting Championships and day 1 of the Open.
Don't try to drain my energy, the enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me, I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this, freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus, living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it, go on and take your aim. Built to last from the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the...
And I'm joined in the commentary booth by Ralph Farquharson. Welcome, Ralph.
Welcome, Martin.
Well,
Welcome all.
We've had 3 great days of competition from the sub-juniors and the juniors, but now the next 3 days,
Yes.
it's open competition, and it promises to be absolutely fantastic. Let me just tell you what we've got today in the first group. We've got the women's 47, 52 and 57 kilo classes. They are in 2 back-to-back flights. Flight 1 will be the 47 and 52 kilo class. Flight 2 will be the 57s in its entirety.
Yeah.
And Ralph, we are really looking forward
It's
to
going to be exciting, so sit back and really enjoy some really good quality powerlifting.
And we've got a big British contingent in
Yes.
today. We get the first British lifters of the week. And you'll hear the noise every time a British lifter comes on the
Yes.
stage, I'm sure. And we are ticking down. The bar is loaded for the first lifter. It's Daniela Stroh of Romania. We've made so many good friends in Romania, Ralph, in recent years.
Absolutely, yes.
And she's 23. She could still compete as a junior, but she's chosen to go in the Open. Born in 1999, and she's opening with 80 kilos. 2 in this class. We often find that, Ralph, in the lighter bodyweight classes. As the lifters train and develop, they go up a class. And I am so excited by this morning's competition. It's going to be fantastic. This is it, underway.
Looking good. Should be a good opener.
We wait for the referee's lights.
2
2
to
to 1. The referees today from Iceland, Great Britain and Bulgaria. The Great Britain referee sitting her cat to examine. We wish her well. Now this is Margarita Kirillova, Bulgaria. And we move to the 52 kilo class. And she's opening on 120 kilos.
This is very conservative because our opener, our best squat is 150, so this is well below, so should be a nice, comfortable opener, like it should be.
Sensible tactic.
Absolutely.
It's all right to open light and then you can go heavier, but if you open too heavy...
Nowhere to go.
So Kirillova, 120 kilos. Looks nice and deep.
Look, it's good, yeah. That looks good. 3 wides.
Now, Lisette Hansen from Denmark. This is the second lifter in the under 47s. Now, Stroh opened on 80, Ralph. Hansen is opening on 140. I think we can safely say if Hansen makes this, she is squat gold medalist.
For sure.
And she can go and have a little rest for half an hour and then come back and do a bench. I'm sure she won't. She's an IC nurse. IC being intensive care. And she's carried up the famous Pilsen ramp. And the coach gets a round of applause for the lift. So we were already at 1 good lift before she even goes under the bar. I see Jan Pinch is the chief spotter in this.
Big guy,
First time we've seen him this week.
This is,
Masters 2 champion, of course. And she's struggling with his weight to get it settled.
Nice control.
That
Very
looks
strong
good.
up, Yeah, that is certainly the gold medal in the squat. In the 47.
Now a girl in my pair from Estonia. I think I said it my pay before, but so I think I'm going to stick with that, Ralph. She's going 147.5.
Yeah, she's 10 kilo below her personal best. Again, she's 29 years old. Gonna wait,
Brought it up well, but no. I think the commentator's silence told the story there, Ralph.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is quite high.
Now Sandrine Kinuden from Sweden. 152.5.
She's 31 years old. Is it an office assistant or job?
Platform crew have been wonderful so far this week. You hardly notice them.
We haven't.
And
that looks good.
And that's the best compliment you can give, I think. Well, she got a red light from the far side referee for depth. What do you think, Ralph?
Yeah,
on the border. One of
border.
these that you hate to have if you're a referee sitting an exam.
Yeah.
So this is Emma Goodwin, Great Britain.
Yeah. She's opening with 170, 10 kilo below. 10 kilo below her personal best.
And you can hear the yells from the audience. The Brits of the first two rows.
Dean Barr in the background, the coach, told me he got a big crew this week, and he's gonna be They're working him very hard, I think.
Former world champion himself, of course.
That looks good.
That looks good from Emma. 3 white lights. If you remember, Ralph, she had 200 at the Worlds last November, and it just came out of her hands before she got the down command. Yes. So maybe one of the things she's looking for today is that 200 deadlift. But this is the great Karen Hesthammer.
Yeah. We call her the pocket rocket, yeah?
Yeah. The cat behavior consultant from Denmark.
Opening with 180.
Well, we followed her since she was a junior. Oh. Wait for the smile. There it is. 3 white lights. Now, Jimenel from Poland, also 180 kilos. Final lifter out in the first round. And we're in for a great battle here, Ralph.
Yeah, we are. This is 2.5 kilo below her personal best. Like I said, Martin, it can be a battle.
Yeah, Jimenel the favorite, but she's not the one with the big deadlift. And we've seen time and time again. But Jimenel is lighter than Hesthammer. Only by grams. But this to take the lead in squat at the end of the first round.
3 white lights.
White lights, yeah. Wasn't it very slow? And
it
was the same up as down, very slow down, just finding depth.
Drive
very
hard.
slowly, but continuously back up again. Into the second round, Daniela Stroh. 90 kilos.
Yeah. She's way below her personal best, so she just gonna try and get three squat in and build a total. She guarantee a silver medal.
Yeah, I suspect the PBs may have been set at a higher body weight as well. Oh, it's nice and deep. She got one red last time. Certainly not the case this time. 3 white lights. Now Kirillova, and we move quickly to the 52s.
52s, yeah.
Was it a good lift? That was a good one. You sure? Yeah.
This is an increase of 7.5 kilo from first to second.
She's not going to feature in the medals, let's be honest,
No.
but the experience of competing at a European Championship. And there's not many Bulgarian lifters here this week, so. But we hope many will be watching back home in Bulgaria. Greetings to you. That's a good squat.
Yes.
And 3 white lights. Now back to the 47s. Lisette Hansen.
Yep. She already gold medal in the squat. She put another 12.5 kilo from first to second. Her PB is 145, so this is a new personal best.
Again, she gets carried up the platform. It worked last time.
Yes.
And of course, you know how tight these wraps are and how difficult it is to climb when they're effectively locking your legs in the straight position.
Oh, that's smooth.
Yes, very strong. And she got called up. Well, she got a blue. I suspect that's for leaning slightly forward. Just watch the replay. What do you think, Ralph?
Let's have a look at it.
Again, it's the referee sitting the exam.
Can't see much here, Monty.
No. Again, the referee's position is far better than ours.
From ours.
And sometimes one side sees different things from the other side.
True.
Now, my pay.
Now she missed this.
Yeah.
And she got up another 7.5 kilo, 5 kilo.
Obviously felt that the weight wasn't a problem, it was just depth. So possibly the extra 5 will help her to go lower. It was deeper, but was it deep enough?
Yeah. 2-1, she got it.
Yeah, referee from Iceland, chief referee red lighted it for depth. Both side referees thought it was good. For me, it was right on the border. Now, Sondrine Kinuden from Sweden.
Yep, she's gone increased by 7.5 kilo from first to second.
And the good news is, Ralph, everyone now has a green light against their name on the scoreboard.
Everybody's in a competition.
Very fast down.
Yep. 2-1.
Yeah, the referee from Bulgaria called it high. Other two said it was good. Now, Emma Goodwin.
Yep. She's gone up 5 kilo. Opening 117 or 175. Look concentrated.
Total focus in the face.
Nice, yeah.
First British lifter of the week to take the platform.
Fighting
Brings
it.
it back up. And
2-1.
2-1. Again, the referee from Bulgaria called it high. Other two said it was good. And we're seeing so many squats today just on the borderline.
Yep.
They could go either way. It's a risky game, but it's good if you get it.
If you get it, yep.
Now, Paulina Jimenel, Poland, she's gone up 5 kilos as well,
5
Ralph.
kilo, yep.
Taking 185.
And prognosis, she should be favorite.
It's close though.
Yeah, can be close, yes.
Now she's gone up 5. She was leading at the end of the first round. This will extend the lead, but Hesthammer will follow, and she's gone up 10. No.
What happened there?
Well, she can't retake it again.
Once
I'm not sure if she started squatting before she got the squat command and then realized she had. Let's watch it. Of course, we don't have any sound.
No sound.
But why else would she stop there?
That could be the reason.
Yeah. I can't see anything else. So this is Karen Hesthammer. She's gone up 10. Very convincing with her opener. And you'll know if she's got it or not before the referees press their buttons.
Smiling.
Because she'll smile.
Nice control. That looks
there
good.
You
yeah,
go.
They got a small, fair small.
And three
wide
lights.
small.
That's the end of the second round. So quickly, it's flying by.
It's going round, yeah.
Just a reminder for those joining us for the first time, not familiar with the way these things work. When we go back-to-back flights, as soon as the final lifter in flight 1 takes their third squat, we move straight to the first lifter in flight 2, and we will go through the squat competition for that flight. Flight 2, a reminder, is the 57 kilo class. This is Stroh. This for 3 from 3.
3 from 3, yeah. Open with 80, 90.
Oh yes, that's good.
And that looks good, yes.
No. Well, what do we know?
No, not deep enough.
Called in depth by both the side referees. Now Kirilova, 135 in the 52s. "25 years old, not long out of the juniors."
An increase of 7.5 kilo from her second. Like I said, she's not going to feature in the medals.
No.
But good experience. She's fighting it.
Look good again. I'm scared to say that after the last one.
Yeah, 3 white light.
Now back to the 47s and Lisette Hansen. Well, she's the gold medalist in the squat.
This is just a Billa total, I think. She's gone up another 5 kilo from her second.
She'll be after a new total PB.
Yeah.
She'll want to hit 400 for the first time.
You think
so?
so?
With the absence of competition, Ralph, that would be the target. That would be her motivation for the day.
This is a personal best for her.
Well, a PB squat is a good way to get a PB total.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure 400 will be a big milestone for her. Let's hope it comes today. No.
No, it's a bit too heavy. But she got nothing to lose. Have a go.
Now, girl in my pay. The speaker is saying my pair, so in the interest of consistency, I will
go with that.
I'll copy him. Girl in my pair.
This is a new personal best. She's successful.
And for the ones that are unlikely to finish in the medals,
just
personal
outside.
best is a fantastic consolation.
Absolutely.
On one of the biggest stages in powerlifting, the European Equipped Championships.
You fight it.
Looks good. No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Two center and side referee said no.
Now Kinuden, she is taking 165.
Again, if she's successful, it'll be a new personal best by 5 kilo.
Yeah, she's just outside the medals in
Yeah,
squat.
she's
But this will
prognosis is
consolidate her
400.
fourth place. Third is 175. This is 165. Oh, she battled that up well. But it wasn't deep enough.
Didn't look deep for me when I was seeing.
No, I didn't like to say. I've been getting so many wrong this morning so far. Now, Emma Goodwin.
Yeah.
As if you needed to be told with the audience noise. 180. Third place in squat. But her focus is totally on the total.
That's right. She's increased by 5 kilo. 175 was a second.
Because she will win deadlift gold, all being well.
Oh, you think so?
And it's a case of will she be too far behind Hesthammer? Every kilo now is of vital importance. She was 2-1 last time. Can she find the depth? And can she bring it back up again? Well, she's brought it back up. What do the referees say?
Let's see.
No, I was worried, Ralph. I was worried that it wasn't quite deep enough. You know, it was better on replay than it looked first time. I have to say, yeah. But it's a no lift for Goodwin, and she has to settle for a best of 175. Now, Jimenel, we think she jumped the command last time, Ralph.
Well, it looks like she did. Because why go so far down and stop?
Yeah. save your energy because you know you've jumped the command.
Why go down?
We may be wrong, but it's the best guess we can give you.
Yeah, that's the way it looked.
Oh, she looks really fired up. She wants this title. If she and Hesthammer both make their lifts, there's only 2.5 kilos between them on prognosis. Well, she brought it back up.
Let's see
as
what
she found depth. Yes, 2-1. They're all just around the board. There's so many 2-1s today, Ralph. And one more, and this is Karen Hesthammer. Now, Karen already has gold in squat. She doesn't care about that. She's looking at the total.
Yeah, that's what they're here for.
And this would push her, well, would give her a 22.5 kilo advantage over Goodwin. And she knows that Goodwin will come back in the deadlift.
Yeah.
But this may push the gap too far. Because I don't think anyone can give Hesthammer 22.5 kilos in the deadlift. Oh, she roars this time. It's not a smile, it's a roar.
2-1.
2-1. What a great squat competition.
Certainly
and we move straight to the 57s. Much as I'd like to talk about that for 5 minutes, but I think Karen Hesthammer, someone's going to have to go some to beat her now. Now Savalainen from Sweden. You'd expect Savalainen to be from Finland, but Laura Savalainen is from Sweden. 155 kilos for her opening attempt. And in the new weight class, the tension builds all over again.
That looks a solid opener.
Very strong up and 3 white lights. Melody Darmon from France, 160 kilos.
Yeah, this is just below her personal best, which is 162. She's 25 years old.
Yes, and she came to see us at the table yesterday and said this was her first international competition. One of 2 French lifters in the 57s, the other one Melody Ontoir. Oh, that's nice and deep. No, that's going to be yellows. I'm afraid the feet moved. She knows it. Yellows and blues. But she knows she has the strength. She knows she can find the depth. She knows she has the strength to bring it back up again. Just balance.
Yeah,
she went backwards as she was coming back up. Needs to maintain a better plane, and she'll be fine next time. Manuela Sancati, Italia, 165 kilos.
This is 2.5 kilos below her personal best. Very close to her PB opener.
You might almost say risky.
It is a little bit risky, but maybe her training gone well.
Oh, that looked strong.
2-1.
Yeah, referee from Bulgaria called it high. Other two thought it was good. And again, Ralph, I do feel sorry for the referees. So many border
so close
lines.
to the border, yeah.
Now the great Eva Buxbaum, Denmark, Ralph. She's Masters 2, 53 years old.
How's she Masters 3?
Masters 2.
Masters 2,
Oh,
sorry,
don't, I hope she doesn't hear you saying that.
Sorry, cancel that quick, please.
She's 53 years of age, still competing in the Open.
She's been around for years. I think she's a writer?
Yes, children's writer.
Yep. Very nice lady.
Well, she was until you said she was Masters 3.
Yeah, she forgive me. She forgive me.
Come on, Eva. Yes, brings that up well. 3 wide lights. Bar goes up to 175 for Mancini.
Yeah.
Again, we got 2 Italians and 2 French lifters in this flight. And the favourite, I hesitate to say it, Ralph, for putting the commentator's curse on, Ellie Steele from Great Britain.
From Great Britain, yeah.
So often so close to the podium. Could this be her
I wish her
day?
well today. Today could be day for her.
This is Mancini, 175.
That looks good.
3 wide lights. Now this is the other French lifter we spoke about, Melody Ontuard.
Yeah. This should be a comfortable opener. Her PB is 195. Open it with 180.
Very experienced lifter.
Yeah. Been around for many years.
Expect to see her on the podium at the end of the day.
See what the referee say?
It was strong back up.
Yeah.
3 wide lights. Well, we spoke about Ellie Steele a moment ago, and this is her coming out to the platform to tackle 190 kilos. Last out in the first round. Composing herself. This is what all the training has been for.
Yeah, weeks after week, rips after rips to get to this standard.
Oh, that looked good.
Wow.
Wait for the referees. 3 wide lights.
She's on the board. She's up and running.
And we're into round 2. And this is the only red light of the first round, Ralph.
Yeah.
And it was only because she lost balance.
That's right. Step backwards, yeah.
Interesting, both the French lifters are called Melody.
Melody. She's 2.5 below her pre-beat.
Yeah, retaking the opener, the sensible thing to do.
Yeah, absolutely. You must get one on the board before you move on. like you said, she's been away for some time, so this may a little bit of nerves as well.
Yes.
So she need this one to clear the head, give her confidence.
She's even got the French colours in her hair.
Yep.
Sporting the tricolour. Better.
Oh, better. And she stands still. That's good.
What a relief for her and for all the rest of us. 3 white lights. Now Laura Savalainen, Sweden, 162.5 kilos.
Yep. Personal best. She's 33 years old.
Yeah, she equaled her personal best with her
opener.
opener.
With her up there, yeah.
And everyone in both flights goes forward from the squats. No disqualifications. Great news. Oh no.
See what the referee say?
From this angle,
we didn't thought you was deep enough, Martin, anyway.
She said time and time again, we don't like to call it high before the referees, but I think that was pretty obvious to the naked eye. We've been fooled before by camera angles, Ralph, and if you've not been with us early in the week, we're broadcasting from a position about 30 meters away from the squat rack, so most of the time we operate off the same pictures that you're seeing.
Eva's gone up 10 kilo. 165 her up now. She's gone to 175.
I'm just looking at the Masters 2 world record. It's 194, is it?
She's working.
Just the same as the first. She's got her own distinctive style. And it works time after time. 3 white lights. Ciancati, 180. The Italian lifters only 5 kilos apart in second round attempts. Ciancati 180, Mancini will come out for 185.
This is a big jump, 15 kilo.
It is, particularly at this body weight.
This body weight, yeah.
So is it too big a jump, or is it a perfect calculation? Very soon. Whoa!
Whoa. She's okay.
No, that's okay. She hasn't had the squat command.
No, she can set you up again.
She's not got much time
14,
though.
13 seconds.
You can see the time on the oh, she's struggling.
5 seconds.
You can see the clock. No, she's saying no.
No. No.
And I think part of the problem is, Ralph, the jump of 15 kilos,
it's
the central nervous system needs warming up as well as the muscles.
Correct.
Particularly, you know, when you think of what a percentage that was at such a light body weight. So Sabrina Mancini, the other Italian lifter, comes out to attempt 185 kilos.
She's gone up 10 kilo.
2.5 kilos short of her PB. Sometimes when you just see a bar and plates, you know, abstractly, you don't really understand how heavy it is. And, you know, what you saw there with Ciancati was exactly. Oh, great squat.
That looks good.
Wow. And that was only 2.5 kilos off her PB. At least 5 more, would you think, Ralph?
I would say minimum.
Melody Entourage next, 187.5.
An increase of 7.5 kilo.
We didn't see the profile
No,
there.
I didn't see profile there.
But not to worry. This is to move into silver medal position.
Yeah.
Mancini is second with 185. This to go 2.5 kilos further ahead. Only Steele to follow in the second round.
Oh. She drops it then. I thought she'd lose it.
Very strong.
Yep.
And now as the noise builds up, you can tell it's Ellie Steele, Great Britain, 197.5.
An increase of 7.5 kilo from a first to a second. I don't know what the personal best is.
No, we didn't see the. I think it's over 200.
Okay.
From memory, but I think maybe 2 or 2.5. Here she goes to take a big lead in squats. Building the total, though, far more important. Brings it back up.
That looks strong.
3 wide lights. And that's the end of round 2. 1 to go, Ralph. I can tell you, watching in Great Britain, Steele has won the gold in squats.
Yes,
the 2 challengers have gone 192.5 in the third round. Steele already on 197.5. Now, third round, Laura Savalainen, Sweden, 162.5. She missed it last time. Taking the same weight again. Ralph, this squat session has absolutely flown by. They're giving us such fantastic quality lifting in this first session of the Open. Savalainen, third attempt, 162.5. That's much better than the last one. See if the referees agree. Yes, they do. 2-1. It's a good lift, and listen to the roar from Savalainen. Now Darmon missed 160, came back, took it again, jumped 10 to 170. That would probably have been the planned third, and she's decided to go there anyway. She's not contending for a medal, so why not? She's going on the board.
Yeah.
And a look of pure determination on her face as she comes out for her third attempt. Can see the sweat on the spotter's t-shirt, how hard they're working. Barely noticed. Oh, yes. She gives a scream of delight. That should be good. 3 wide lights.
Yeah, new PB. Well done, 170.
And what started off disastrously has finished off in triumph. Now, Chinkati, Ralph, she couldn't cope with the weight on the back last time. She ended up not taking the attempt. She couldn't get settled. She staggered back, re-racked, took it out again, didn't have enough time. Her squat PB 167.5. Yep. She's gone way past that. She was just below it with her opener, and it was an easy opener, so close to the PB. And I'm just wondering if she's coming out. I suspect she just may have left the 180 on. Yes, she is coming out. Well, she's used up half her time, but of course we see a lot with knee wrapping, and they can't do it too early. That they do use up some of the time before they ever get to the platform. Now, we wish her well. She just needs to get this settled. Already it's looking better, but look at the time. Oh, with 2 seconds to go. No.
No. Well, it's a big jump. It's a big jump. 15 kilo.
And do you think there's a lesson for watching lifters, Ralph?
Yep.
As we say, it's as much about the central nervous system. Now, Eva
world
Buxbaum,
record.
World Masters 2 record. The record is 175.
Okay.
And this is 180. And I think I'm safe in saying, Ralph, it's her own record.
Yes, it is our own record, yeah.
I seem to remember her breaking it this very championship last year. So Coach Rasmussen looks on. Come on, Eva.
Coach and husband.
Oh, she brings it back up. Wait for the referees. 3 wide lights.
New World Masters 2 squat record.
Eva Buxbaum. And the referee sitting the exam retakes her chair because, of course, in the world record attempt, she's replaced by a waiting referee for such a circumstance. And there are 3 to go, Ralph. The next 2 both in 192.5. Yep. First of them by lot is Ontoar. She's second behind Steele. She is heavier than Mancini.
Oh yes,
So Mancini could take the silver if they both get their attempts. Both going 192.5, of course. Whoa, that was strong up. What did the referees say? Good lift, 2-1. Chief referee called it in depth. Both sides said it was good. Now Mancini, a jump of 7.5 kilos in an attempt to get squat silver on body weight. 5 kilos more than she's ever lifted before.
It's a new personal
but the
best.
reward will be squat silver if she's successful. And look at the focus. One of the best spotters in the world behind her. Just inspires confidence. This for silver. Oh yes, there was more there as well, I think, Ralph. 3 wide lights. Mancini takes silver. Ontoar takes bronze. Steele is the gold medalist in squat, but she is looking for kilos for total.
For the overall total. Yep.
And this will give her a 10 kilo advantage after squats. And she has equal best bench press. So she really, really needs this. Not for squat medals, but in her quest for the title. The extra 5 kilos that this will give her could be priceless. Final lift of the morning squat session. Well, she's brought it back up.
Yep.
And it's a good lift, 2-1. Oh, and she skips off the stage in delight. What a session, Ralph.
Absolutely superb. What?
Well, we've had 3 weight classes in just about 45 minutes.
45 seconds. 45 minutes.
And just to summarise the squat results before we go to a break, Hansen takes gold in the 47s. Hesthammer with a fantastic 197.5 with more in the tank takes gold in the 52s. And as you've just seen, Steele with a fantastic third squat of 202.5 takes a 10 kilo advantage into the bench press. We'll take a short break. Join us again in about 9 minutes' time. and welcome back to day 4 of the European Equipped Powerlifting Championships from here in Pilsen in Czechia. We've just had a fantastic squat session. Let's give you a quick summary of that. The gold medalist in the 47 kilo class was Lisette Hansen from Denmark. Gold in the 52s went to Karen Hesthammer from Norway, 197.5 with more in the tank. And the gold medal in the 52s from Great Britain, Ellie Steele, 202 kilos. Ralph Farquharson, if the bench press competition is half as good as the squat competition was, it promises to be fantastic.
Absolutely correct, Martin. Certainly it's going to be a really battle for all 3, squat, bench and deadlift. And it could be a battle for the overall total.
Well, first up in the first flight, and just a reminder if you weren't with us earlier, we have 2 flights. Flight 1 is the 2 lifters in the 47 kilo class, plus all 6 lifters in the 52s. And then flight 2 is the 57 kilo class, which is a highly stacked class of 7 lifters. So this is Danielle Stră from Romania, opening on 50 kilos.
Yeah, she's one of 2 lifter in the category. She can't get gold, but she's certainly safe in silver.
Yes, that looks good. She just needs 1 squat, 1 bench, 1 deadlift to get a podium position, and the Romanian coaches are experienced enough to make sure that she'll get that. Now Margarita Kirilova from Bulgaria in the 52 kilo class opens in 57.5 kilos.
Yeah. Our best squat was 135.
Our best bench is 100, so we do.
Yeah, I thought I'd seen that on the profile. So it's a very safe up there.
The only problem may be getting a touch. Let's see. That's a very loose shirt.
Yeah, it looks like.
And Ralph, when some people say, you know, you should wear equipped if you're lifting equipped, well, if you just put on a shirt 4 sizes too big, it has the effect of being a t-shirt, so it would be a pointless regulation to introduce. Now, Emma Goodwin, Great Britain, opening on 70 kilos.
75.
My apologies, 75 kilos.
Got a best squat of 175. So this is openings, bench press of 75 kilo.
Good bench press, she had to work a bit. 3 white lights.
She's happy.
Acknowledges her fan club. Now Lisette Hansen.
Yeah, she is the gold medalist in the 47.
If she gets one in.
If she got in, yeah. And 1 deadlift.
Oh, I think that's going to be blues, or was it deceiving?
Yeah, you're right.
Blues and
and yellows.
Probably the butt came up as well. Let's just check the replay, but the bar coming down was the reason for the blue. Yeah, there's the butt up.
Way up.
Oh, Ralph, well, we'd almost hung the gold medal around her neck,
Yeah,
and
not
suddenly
quite
she's
yet.
got problems.
Not quite yet, but I'm sure she'll address that.
Now, Kinudon from Sweden, 90 kilos.
Her best squat was 160. That's good.
Next is Hesthammer, the squat gold medalist, and she's opening 105. Now she was well ahead of Goodwin after squat. This will create a 30 kilo gap in bench press alone, and I think that would be too big a gap for anyone to bridge.
Would be. Her best squat was 197, and like you said, 30 kilo gonna be a bit too much.
Oh, that's a great bench. Well, certainly for Goodwin, I'm just thinking
of
the big deadlifter and how far back she's got to come from. But of course, remember Jimenel as well, and she is up next. And this will put her on prognosis level with Hesthammer, both on 462.5. So this competition has a long way to run.
Certainly is. It's equal or personal best.
Hesthammer at a 12.5 kilo advantage over Jimenel after squat. But this is 12.5 kilos more than Hesthammer.
To pull it right back,
in bench to pull it right back. And they are both scheduled to open at 160 deadlift. So they are utterly tied.
Locked in battle.
And Hesthammer is the light. No, Jimenel is the lighter. It's only by grams. But that's what it could come down to. This is her opening bench. 117.5. Looks good.
Yeah. Did he come back down?
I think it was after the rack command.
Okay.
We'll wait and see.
No,
you were right,
I thought he came back down.
I thought she'd got the rack command and then it was the split swatch. Oh, you're right, Ralph.
Come back down,
difficult from the angle we're
looking at.
But well, suddenly they're not level, Ralph.
Not. But she can come again.
You just make these silly assumptions that people will get their openers in.
You'll assume so. You should do.
Now the final one in the first round, Maipea from Estonia, 122.5.
Her best squat was 152.5.
We think she'll finish just outside the total
and
medals.
prognosis,
But this will definitely give her a deadlift medal, possibly even a gold medal. Because Jimenel will retake her opener, and she already has, looking at the scoreboard, taking the same weight again. So this is Maipea. And she's been told to replace the bar.
No.
I think the grip is too wide. The ring was visible.
Okay.
No, it can't be. Timed out.
Timed out,
no, it was actually a narrow grip. I'm not
sure what
Perhaps
it is.
the feet weren't flat or the butt wasn't down and the side referees didn't put their hands down. But for whatever, well, we've assumed the last two would make their opening benches. And what did they say about assume? It makes an ass out of me and you. Second round, Stro from Romania in the 47s, remember, one of two lifters. Now, she didn't get this last time.
No, she did. She got 50. Sorry.
Oh, my apologies. It's Hansen I'm looking
she got
at.
up 10 kilo.
Yeah, I was trying to think why she'd failed. No, she did get it, and as you say, Ralph, gone up 10 kilos. That's my mistake for the day out of the way. We can breathe a sigh of relief. It's one each. Oh, is it Blues?
Should we wait for the referee?
Did she manage to keep it moving? Yes, she did. 3 white lights. Now Kirilova. Suddenly she finds herself in 4th place in the bench where she expected to be 6th. And that's because the top two did not make an opener. One failed, one didn't even start.
Now she's an increase of 5 kilo. 57.5 was a second. A first, sorry. 62.5 a second. That's good.
Yes. Yellow from the center referee. I wonder, did she go on the command rather than after it and fooled the 2 side referees? But the center knew. No, this is Emma Goodwin.
Yeah, Emma, 80 kilo. Increase of 5 kilo from her first attempt.
She had to really work for the lockout on the first one. She'll want to be slightly faster off the chest this time. Oh, what a great battle. What do the referees say? 3 white lights.
Well done, Emma.
Now, is she at her limit? That was really, really hard work. Now we move to the 47s, and it's Hansen, Mr. Opener.
Yeah.
But she's gone up 2.5 kilos. Obviously the 80 felt comfortable weight-wise. Remember, she just needs to get 1 in and a deadlift, and she is the champion. Much better. 3 white lights. Now Sondrine Kinuden, 95 kilos.
Gone up 5 kilo from her opener.
Line second in bench.
Yeah.
By virtue of the 2 fails,
Two
it has
failures,
to be said. But she's got 1 on the board and they haven't. And that's why she's second and they're equal last. Well, I'm going to wait for the referees.
Me
the
too.
Angle's awkward. No. Well, it was yellows. I thought it may be blues, but I'm wondering if the butt came up. Yes, it did.
Yes, it did.
Oh, yes. Now, Karen Hestammer. She's just gone up 2.5 kilos.
Yeah.
Very conservative. She just doesn't want to give away any unnecessary kilos. She knows she's got a 3rd lift after this. You know, they may feel the 110 is her max, so let's not risk 110. Let's get the extra 2.5 kilos first.
Oh, that's comfortable.
That looks very, very easy.
Yes.
But as we said before, Ralph, if you've got perfect technique, you can make your max look very easy.
Yeah.
Now, Paulina Jimenel, one of the top 2 in bench, who both missed their opener. The coach is giving last-minute instructions to the spotters, loaders, as to how to hand the bar.
Yes, she needs this. Mr. Opener. Which was 117, she's taking it again.
Yes,
and
she,
like
she locked it out and then it unlocked before
yeah.
she got the rack command and
Correct.
it came down. And did the butt come up as well? I think it did. Or am I thinking? No, perhaps not. But this is the second round attempt, retaking 117.5 kilos. No,
same again.
No.
She's
Well,
got a problem.
that was the line. She pressed back when the shirt was taking it back and it just went into the rack. Look, first movement is back. Look.
Yeah.
First movement has got to be up.
And the shirt then put it back further. Oh.
The Polish coaching team will know that. If I do, they will. My pair.
Yeah.
Taking 122.5.
Yes.
Well, I think this would give her the gold medal, Ralph.
Yeah, sure.
Jimenel is going to take 117.5 again, for sure.
Yeah. Like you said, Martin, this should be the gold medal in the bench press if she's successful.
But of course, she was timed out last time.
She was timed out.
We're not sure why, but she was told to re-rack. We can only assume because the butt wasn't on the bench, the feet weren't flat, and the side referees kept their hands up. And the clock's ticking down again. You know, we're towards 20 seconds. She's not even taking the bar out of the racks yet, which is fine if she gets the command. But if she has to re-rack, she's timed out again. Oh, it's the same thing, Ralph.
She got the problem.
She's not got time now. She's run out of time. And I don't. We can't tell you from the pictures we're getting the reason.
We don't have a playback, so we don't know what's happening.
No, I mean perhaps
it looks like
next time I'm going to stand up, Ralph, and actually look at the stage and try and get a better idea of what's going on. But the top 2, talk about drama. The top 2 in the 52 kilo bench have both red lights against both their first 2 lifts. Only 5 reds in the whole of the 52 class, and 4 of them are for the top 2, Jimenel and Maipea. What drama. And Goodwin is going again, but she's taking the minimum increment of 2.5. This is Kirillova. 67.5. Oh no, she lost control of it before the rack command. That'll be blues or yellows or both.
No,
well, I think there's a problem with the lights. It's certainly a red.
Oh, yes, it's yellow.
Yeah, it's all yellows. Normally when the lift isn't completed properly, it's a yellow. Now, Emma Goodwin. Can she find the extra 2.5 kilos? Was she right on her limit at 80?
Yeah, it was on the limit.
But remember, every 2.5 she can garner from the bench is 2.5 less that she'll need to deadlift. But she'll want a 200 deadlift, whatever.
Oh, that would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Third and final bench press. She's 2 from 2. Can she find the extra? No, we kind of suspected that.
Yeah,
Rob.
she was on the limit, yeah.
It's quite a loose shirt by how easily she managed to touch. But she got the best she could out of the day. She got 2.5 kilos less than she failed. And if you do that, you've done the best you can on the day. Now, Lisette Hansen. Well, she gave us a little bit of drama in the 47s, only needing 1 to be the champion, and she missed her opener. But she got 82.5 easily.
Got up 5 kilo.
And remember, her PB total is 397.5. She'll want to go to 400 for the first time. So the extra 5 kilos here would be invaluable in that quest. Looks good.
Yep, I think she got it.
She'll be happy. 3 wide lights. Kinuden, missed 95, taking it again. It's all getting very dramatic here, Ralph. Hesthammer in the lead. In the bench, she could finish in 3rd.
Nice control. Drive it, drive it. No.
And I think the butt was coming up as well.
Yeah. Yeah, all yellow.
Karen Hesthammer. 5 kilo jump. She only did 2.5 from first to second. I think that was to create a differential in subtotal to make the pole chase. And now she's created that differential. She's taken another 5. Fantastic tactic. Not one you see very often. But that wasn't an accident. That was the result of careful planning. Now this for 112.5 and for a subtotal of 310.
Yeah.
Was it ever in any doubt?
No doubt.
Now the drama, Ralph, and I mean
real
drama.
Major drama.
Jimenel. She just pressed it into the rack the second time.
What can she do?
First time she got it up, but then it came down again. Second time she got the line wrong. The answer to your question is do what you did the first time and then hold it there. And if she does, she moves into the lead in bench press with only 1 lifter to follow. If she doesn't, she's disqualified.
Disqualified, yeah.
And you're hearing all the British lifter in the audience shouting, "Come on, you know what you're doing." It's great that lifters from all nations support each other.
Of course.
So we wish her well. Now it's got to be up rather than straight back. And she's got to hold it once she locks it out. Here we go. Oh,
that's
yes.
Good.
Yes. That should be good. 3 wide lights. And look at the joy and the relief in Jimenel fighting her emotions. Now, this is my pair from Estonia, Ralph. Well, she hasn't got a lift in yet.
Well, we can't see what happened.
Well, I'm going to stand up and I'm going to try and see it directly from the stage. At least I can see what the referees are doing.
Okay.
And head referee has indicated to the Estonian coach that the reason is that the butt wasn't down on the bench for the first two. So maybe on the screen we can keep this view for a little bit longer until she gets a start command, just to check that the butt is going down on the bench. Now just keep an eye on it, because that's why she hasn't got the start command for the first two.
That is now down.
Feet are flat, but she's not taking the bar out. It's 20 seconds left.
Yes,
this time she gets the command.
No, she just lost it going up.
No.
Oh.
And Gerlin Maipea, the favourite for gold in the bench press, not only does not get the gold, but she's
out of the competition.
Disqualified from the competition. Oh, Ralph, we can't even talk about it because we're straight into the 57s and more drama. Eva Buxbaum opening on 65 kilos.
Yeah, just set the world record in the Masters 2 with 180. Looks a good opener bench.
I don't think she's a bench shirt, is she? No, she's opened raw. And I think she's running off the stage so she can get a shirt on for her second attempt. Now, Chinkati, 67.5 kilos.
She had the best squat of 165 going into the bench press.
Yes, remember she got her first squat and then missed her next two.
Yes.
She made the big jump to 180 and it was just too big a jump. Looks good.
Could you show me the fact that is it a good lift or not? Again, was that a good lift or not? Oh, that was a good lift. Because you forgot the referee lines.
Well, we've had Chinkati, and this is Mancini, the other Italian to lift next, and she's taking 100 kilos.
Yeah. Should be a good opener because her personal best is 107. She has a best squat of 192.5.
Yeah, she medaled in squat.
Yeah, medal, yeah.
Took the silver on body weight from On2R. And this is a 100 kilo bench to back up that squat. Looks good.
Yep, 3 white lights.
Now Melody Darmon, also on 100 kilos. Gave us a little bit of a fright with her first squat, but she ended up performing really well.
Yeah, got 170.
Looks good.
Yep.
Well, she got a blue from the centre referee. Wonder would that have been for downward movement? I think the elbows were locked, so check if there was downward movement. Easier for the centre. Yes, there was.
Yes, slight.
Very marginal. I mean, if the side referees are looking for butt and feet,
Yeah,
and
they
so
would
on,
not see
they're
that.
not. There was too marginal
Yeah.
to pick up. So it was the right call, 2-1, really. If that makes any sense. Now, Laura Savalainen, Sweden, 115 kilos.
Yeah. She has a best squat of 162.5.
Swedish coach looks on. Taking her time to get settled. Here she goes. Look at the clock. 10 seconds remaining. No!
No.
And the drama in the bench continues.
Continue.
2 to go in the first round. Ontuar and Steele on lot. Ontuar is out first. She's lot 12. Steele lot 15. And if Steele needed any more advantage, the fact that she's got the highest lot number.
Yes, because she always go last, yep.
She can always go after the person that is matching her. But Ontuar, as we've seen over the years, a really good bench presser.
Press, yeah.
But as I was saying to you off camera, Ralph, I've seen Steele do 160 at the British. I think it was at the next weight class up, but it was only just over. So expect her to go rather more than 125. Look at the size of the arch. Oh, now did the right block out? Yes. My apologies for doubt. I was just a little bit worried. I don't know how well we'll see it. Just worried that it went down on the right-hand side. But no, it's okay. Now Ellie Steele, 125 kilos for her as well.
Best squat was 202.5, which was the gold medal in the squat. She's been looking for gold medal in the bench press as well.
Yes, the bench press, the bench has always been Ellie's
Yeah.
go-to event, as well as squat, of course. But bench is where she truly shines. Wow. Wow. And I'm not sure she's going to risk anything dramatic today.
No.
I think maybe 135 next time. Even 132.5. Just build the total. Now Chinkati into the second round. 72.5 kilos on the bar.
Yep.
PB 75.
That looks good.
Great bench. 3 white lights, and I can tell you, watching at home, wherever you may be in France, in the UK, in Italy, anywhere in Europe, that Steele and Ontuar have both gone 132.5 for their second round bench press. Now Eva Buxbaum with the shirt on this time.
Yeah.
Has
She
jumped
runs
from
up to
65 to 90.
Yeah, so she got up 25 kilo. Like I said, she run off to get the shirt on. She's now benching with the shirt. Taking on 90 kilo.
Did that go down, or
well,
did she keep
it
moving? She gets it 2-1.
2-1, yeah.
She wipes her brow. Watch again. Was there downward movement? Yes.
Yes, a little
and
bit.
the referee sitting at her exam was the only one to pick it up. I hope she won't get marked down for disagreeing with the other two. The Sabrina Mancini.
Yeah.
105.
Personal best. No, personal best is 107, so. She gone up 5 kilo from her opener. Opener 100, gone up to 105.
I'm going to wait.
Yeah.
3 wide lights. Just our angle wasn't good enough. Melody Darmon, 105 kilos. Really strong with 100.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
yeah.
Great bench. I would say that was better than her first one.
Looks it.
And her first one was good, but that was great. And she is so happy with that. Now, Savalainen, this was the one missed opener.
Can't remember why she failed, can you?
No, I was hoping you wouldn't ask me.
Well, let's hope she put it right, whatever it was.
Yeah, she just didn't finish the lift. Yeah, she just didn't get it locked out. So this to make sure everyone continues in the competition. Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
She just didn't get that extra push the first time, and she did the second time.
Yeah.
Now, the big two, if I can call it that, in the bench, Ontuar and Steele.
Both fighting for the medal in the deadlift. In the bench press, sorry.
And both with half an eye on the total.
Of course.
Because the bench press gold medal pales into insignificance compared to being able to call yourself European champion. Both great benchers, both capable of more than the second round number for sure, but each one anxious not to give ground to the other.
Yeah, this will put her in the lead. She's on lighter body weight.
But remember, she's heavier than Steele.
Yes, she's heavier than Steele, yeah. 87, yeah. 87, yeah.
That looks good.
Yes, that's a good lift.
And now Steele will come out to match it.
Yeah, and I would put her in the lead because she's slightly lighter.
Yeah, that was a good bench press, wasn't
was
it,
a good
Ralph,
bench
from
press, yeah.
More there. What do you think she'll go? Maybe 137?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're going to play really cagey.
So this is Steele to match onto our.
And put her in the lead for the bench press gold.
This to be 10 kilos ahead of onto our overall. Not prognosis, but subtotal. Yeah. Good lift in. Now, who's going to blink first?
Yes.
Well, good news is everyone's in the competition. In the 57s, that is. Unfortunately, we lost Maipea in the 52s. But as far as the 57s is concerned, everyone's in the game, and it's Chinkati coming out for her third attempt, 77.5 kilos. $5-kilo jump from her second round attempt. I can tell you, Ontuar and Steele have both gone 137.5. Gets the start command.
Fighting it.
Good bench press. Green white lights. Eva Buxbaum. 92.5.
Yeah.
She's only gone up 2.5
yeah,
kilos.
90 was quite tight, so she's doing the right thing. Just take 2.5 kilo. Try and build a total.
Oh, what a great battle.
Fight.
What a fight. 3 white lights. And another happy dance off the stage. Isn't that good to see?
That's wonderful.
And it's building, Ralph. Next up is Mancini, 107.5. No. Oh, she gave everything, but not to be.
Sorry. No. 120
Now, Melody Darmont, 110. Ralph, we've been really impressed with her benching.
She certainly has. It's gone up 5 kilo from her second.
She seemed to be near her limit on 100, but then 105 was better than the 100.
No, gone up another 5 kilo.
Sporting the tricolour in her hair. Flecks of red, white and blue. You can see the chalk falling off her hands and tumbling through the stage lighting. think it went
she
down.
lost it, yeah.
She had the strength to do it, but it went. She got it.
Oh,
She got it 2-1. Again, it's the side referees looking for other things and not picking up minor. Just watch the bar path again. Watch. There's where it went down.
Yeah,
but if you're looking at the butt and the feet,
yeah, of course, you're not
in a
seeing,
fraction of
you're
a
not
second,
seeing what the arm's
you're not
doing.
going to see. The jury is getting up, Ralph. I think it will be overturned.
I think they may overturn it.
I mean, it was pretty obvious, wasn't it?
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, overruled, yeah.
They were listening to the commentators, perhaps. But no, that was quite clear. So just to be clear, Darmon's good lift was overruled by the jury because of downward movement of the bar and her. Oh, from somewhere she managed to lock that out, and it's a good lift, 2-1. Side referee from Great Britain blew it, possibly downward movement. Watch the bar again. Yeah?
Yes,
Can't argue with that. But she gets it 2-1. Now the big two, and if they both make their third lifts, and I expect them both to do so because they're playing a game of chess here, Steele will
we'll
win
take it
on body weight,
yeah.
and will be 10 kilos ahead at subtotal. On to our first 137.5. Looked really good at 132.5. Great lift from on to our 3 white lights. Well, she's done all she can, and Steele will come out to match her and beat her on body weight.
This is for the gold in the bench press.
To go with the gold in the squat.
Yes, go with the gold in the squat.
Thank you. This is good lift. They will pick up the gold medal on lighter double.
Speaker just confirms this is for the gold medal in bench press on lighter body weight. 137.5, 301 pounds. Easy.
Oh, yes.
Looked like an opener, but that's not what it's about today. It's about not giving anything away when you're the favourite, being sensible, not going for glory and making sacrifices.
Yeah, you're here for the gold medal, the overall gold medal.
What a competition we're having here, Ralph.
Yes.
Well, join us again, 9 minutes time. We'll recap on the positions. Well, we can see the positions there. Let's just focus on the 52s and the 57s. Hesthammer is on 310 subtotal. Jimenel 302.5. Everything to play for. In the 57, Steele is 10 kilos ahead of onto our.
Vital 10
but
kilo.
unless things change, she will be opening on deadlift 20 kilos heavier. Join us again. Do not miss the conclusion to this fantastic powerlifting session.
Bye for now.
And welcome back to what has been a fantastic session so far here in Pilsen on day 4 of the European Equipped Powerlifting Championships 2022, day 1 of the Open. And we've had a fantastic competition so far. Let's just look quickly at the subtotal scoreboard. In the 47s, Hansen well clear on 240. In the 52s, Karen Hesthammer leads by 7.5 kilos from Jimenel from Poland. In the 57s, Ellie Steele, Great Britain, 340 kilos, 10 kilos ahead of Melody Ontuar from France. But I can tell you in Great Britain that if they both make their openers, that 10 kilo gap in the 57s will increase to 30 kilos. I'm joined again by Ralph Farquharson. What a fantastic morning so far, Ralph.
And it isn't finished yet, Martin.
Oh,
I think
it's
going to
only
be a
just
fantastic
starting.
finish. Yeah. As we said, the event starts when the bar is on the floor.
Well, just to summarize, anyone joining us late, we have 2 back-to-back flights. Flight 1 is the 2 lifters in the 47 kilo class. This is one of them, Daniela Stro from Romania, plus the 52 class in its entirety. Back-to-back with them will be the 57 kilo class. Fireworks ahead in both contested classes, if we can say that. Well, Stro makes a total with that lift.
And she got silver medal.
And she guarantees herself a silver medal. And hopefully Hansen will be sensible. And she gets her opener and will guarantee herself the gold medal. But before that, we go to Kirilova from Bulgaria in the 52s. She's going 130 kilos.
Yeah. Her best is 150, so this is very comfortable for her.
Just checking if there been any changes, Ralph. I can see Goodwin has gone down from 180 to 175 for her opener. But we think Goodwin is targeting a 200 kilo deadlift today. We don't want to put pressure on her. It's simply based upon the fact that she had it at the Worlds and it came out of her hands right at the very top. But this is Kirilova, 130. Looks good. And of course, every time someone other than my Pea, who didn't get a bench in, gets a deadlift in, they also make a total.
Absolutely. And she's on the board now, taking 137.5.
This is my Pea. She'll be so disappointed.
Yeah, she got a medal in the deadlift.
She was favourite for bench gold, though. And now it's all gone. Such a shame. That's high-level sport. Joy and despair in almost equal measure. Looks good. Just like you can't have one without the other. For every winner there has to be a loser. For everyone who does better than they've ever expected to do, there's another one who underperforms. And that is life and that is sport. Now Kinuden, 145 kilos.
This will give her a 395 kilo total on her first attempt. And that looks
all green so far.
Yep.
And next up is Lisette Hansen, Denmark. And as we said, Ralph, this lift will give her the title.
Absolutely.
Only 2 in the 47s.
And give her a 390 kilo total. And she would have 2 attempts to go.
And remember, when they entered the 47s, they had no idea there would only be 2 lifters. This to be European champion. That's good. And she is the European champion. That was the reason for the cheers. And more cheers for Karen Hesthammer
Yep.
in the 52s, opening up on 160 kilos.
Just to give her a 470 kilo total.
Yeah, and I think part of what we look at here is how much more she may have in the tank. I mean, we've seen her come with really big last round deadlifts to win before now.
We see her
when
come
she's
from
been
fourth place in
behind,
it, yeah.
But now she's ahead. Nowhere near her limit, is she? Now, Paulina Jimenel, 170, and this would put her ahead of Hesthammer.
Yep.
Hesthammer sitting on 470. This would give Jimenel 472.5. But of course, they've both got lifts to come after this.
This could well go down to the final deadlift. Decide the winner.
Jimenel gave us a huge fright in the bench press. Only got it at the third attempt.
Yes.
And when she did get it, she got it really well. Well, that looked convincing as well. Hesthammer's jumped 10. And this is Emma Goodwin, last out in the first round, 175 kilos.
And this will give Emma a 430 kilo total on the first attempt. And like I said, she's more likely looking for 200 on the deadlift. Yeah. Nice, comfortable opener.
Needs to get one on the board, and then she can be more adventurous once she's made a total. Oh, how easy did that look. 3 white lights, and that's the end of the first round. And just to summarize, Hansen is the European champion. Stroh is the European silver medalist in the 47s. In the 52s, it is too close to call. Hesthammer's gone up 10. Jimenel's gone up 7.5. This will give them both a 480 if they both make their lifts. And Jimenel is the lighter.
Yeah.
And she is following because she has got the heavier deadlift. Oh, this is going to go down.
Fascinating to follow.
Absolutely go down to the wire. And this is Stroh. That's good, 110. Now Kirilova, Bulgaria, 137.5. Move to the 52s for the next 1, 2, 3 lifters, and then we'll have Hansen.
This will give her a 335 kilo total. Just play for a moment. Looks good.
Yes, 3 white lights. You can just feel the tension building.
You can feel it. You can feel it.
It's literally in the room. This is the calm before the storm, and we have no way of knowing which way the storm is going to blow. This is Kinudon, 150 kilos.
Yeah. Just keep her in 4th place. Give her 4th place in both this deadlift and overall.
Yeah, top 3 Jimenel, Hesthammer and Goodwin. Kinudon, that looks good.
Yeah.
And what we didn't say, Ralph, was all green in the first round.
Yes, absolutely.
Everyone makes a total apart from my pair. And this is who is up next. Gerlin Maipea, 150 kilos.
And unfortunately, she got disqualified in the bench press.
Yes.
She can't make a total. I think she's going for a personal best, I think. Is it too much?
Can't move it.
Nah.
Just locked to the floor. Now we move back to the 47s, Lisette Hansen. And then after that we go to the top three in the 52s. And the top three are the last three out in the deadlifts, which makes it doubly interesting. Hope you're enjoying this at home. The crowd in the venue is absolutely enthralled by this battle.
She's already
There's so much
champion.
anticipation. Yes, this is Hansen. As you said, Ralph, champion in the 47s.
Should be 3 white light.
Now, Karen Hesthammer, she's jumped 10 kilos.
Yeah.
If both she and Jimenel get their second lifts, they're locked in 480, but Jimenel is the lighter, and she will be following.
And don't forget, in the final run of deadlift, you got 2 changes.
Yeah.
So she gone from second to first.
Possibly for all of 60 seconds.
Yeah, and body weight. Yes, that looks good.
Oh, the Norwegian coaches have a huge decision to make next. Are they conservative, hoping that Jimenel can't do any more? Or are they adventurous and perhaps push Hesthammer
This
too
is where
far?
the coach come into play.
Yeah. And this is Paulina Jimenel, 177.5, an increase of 7.5 kilos.
And
this would put her from second to first
back to
on
first
body
place.
weight.
And body weight, yep.
They'll both be on 480 with one lift to go.
Summer gone up to 180 and for a third, but again she got changed, got 2 changes. So this is for back into the lead, gold medal.
That's good as well.
Yep.
Oh, it's going to come down to tactics as much as strength, Ralph. I think whatever Hesthammer does, the poles are just going to match the total to win on body weight. Whatever Hesthammer does, they're going to put up the same number.
Yes,
if
correct.
Hesthammer changes, they'll change.
Yep.
And if they both miss, the pole wins.
Bold win, yeah. So she's in
the driving seat.
Yeah.
Emma Goodwin, 185 kilos. This to move into gold medal position in the deadlift.
Oh,
Easy.
yes.
Was there ever any doubt?
No doubt at all.
One round to go. And remember then, it's not over. We do it all again in the 57s.
One minute, scroll in for taking. For total of 2 minutes. Kirilova, next to
Straw, 120.
Yeah.
No, just too much.
Sorry, no. 100.
Kirilova, next up, 140 kilos.
This will give her a 337.5 and outside the medal, 5th place. And
just a 2.5 kilo jump.
And move her from 8 to 6 in the deadlift.
Here we go. No, not quite. Nearly. Nearly. No, my pair, well, she couldn't even break it off the floor last time, Rob. Can she find something extra?
Let's see.
Oh, she's fighting and fighting, the Bulgarian lifter. But no, and this is my pair. Watches as the bar's loaded. Wonders, can she do something different? Her final lift of the day. The competition hasn't brought what she wanted. Can she finish with a flourish? One last big attack. Drive with the feet. And no, not today.
Not there.
Not today. What a shame. Now Hansen. Sorry, no, it's Kinorden next. My apologies.
Yeah. 1555. That would give her a 405 kilo total. And put her just outside the medal in 4th place. Okay. Oh.
Oh, and that's a good lift for Kinuden.
Yeah, that gave her 4th place. No, she got one. Yeah, 4th place overall.
Now we move to...
Oh, we're back up to the 47.
Yeah, we move to the 47s.
162.
And just to look ahead, apologies to Goodwin. She wasn't going for 200. She was going for the record.
The record, yeah.
And she's put a European Open deadlift record on the bar for her 3rd attempt. It'll be 193
And based
kilos.
on the second, I think that's on, Martin.
Yes. And the Poles have done exactly what I suspected they would do. They've gone to match Hesthammer on total, to beat her on body weight. And if she changes, they'll change.
They change, yeah.
And because they follow her, they will see her change and will have plenty of time to match it. Now, do the Norwegians stick and think they've pushed Jimenel too high? They've got to put on a weight that Hesthammer can do.
Exactly,
because if she doesn't do it, then Jimenel wins.
Wins anyway.
But what they want to do is put on a weight that Hesthammer can do, but that pushes Jimenel to attempt a weight that she cannot do. And Hansen was timed out. I think she simply left the number up to give the others in the flight the time. Well, the moment of truth.
400, yeah. Well, she hasn't changed.
No.
So far.
She can't change now.
Now, once the bar is loaded, she cannot change.
Oh no, bar isn't loaded.
It is loaded, but I think she's going for it. She's going to go for it and hoping. Yeah, she's going to go for it.
This to take the lead. This to go to 490 kilos. And then she must sit and wait. But she must get this, or her title dream is over.
Yep,
There's
she's
the
got it.
smile. And she has done all she can do. And now she must wait. And Paulina Jimenel from Poland must lift 187.5 to match her total and beat her on body weight.
Yeah.
Jimenel 55.16, Hesthammer 51.45, and it's these 290 grams that could decide the European title. Jimenel stalks the bar as the clock ticks down towards 40. She knows what she has to do. This
for the
to
gold
be
medal.
the European champion. The hook grip. It's moving, it's moving. No! The Norwegians pushed her too high.
They got the figure right.
They got the figure right. And Jimenel has to settle for silver. Hesthammer is the European champion. But it's not over yet, because this is Emma Goodwin for a European record in the deadlift. 193 kilos. You can see the British coaches, Dean Bowering, James Brinkat-Smith in the background.
She's already won the gold in the
And all the Brits in the audience are on their feet. You can hear the cheers as Goodwin comes out. She looks calm, she looks composed, she looks confident. Goes through her routine.
New European record in the deadlift, 193.
Here it goes. Oh, she's locked it out. We'll wait for the referees.
The referees say
it's a good lift. 3 white lights and a fantastic 52 kilo class ends with a European record pull from Emma Goodwin. And in all that, Ralph, I totally overlooked to say she is also the bronze medalist overall.
Right. And also she got the gold for the deadlift as well.
Yeah, what excitement. Hey, look who's on stage. Melody Ontoir.
Yeah, 150. First attempt in the deadlift.
Second place at subtotal, but sadly for her, first out. Often the best bench presser is first out in the deadlift.
But this will give you a 480 kilo total.
Yeah, but Steele, remember, who's 10 kilos ahead of her.
I know.
At subtotal is opening 20 kilos more. But that looks easy. There's more in the tank. I'm just seeing Steele has dropped her opener to 160, Ralph. Why take risks if your opener would put you 20 kilos ahead?
Yeah.
I think that's eminently sensible.
Makes sensible, yeah.
The British coaches have managed Steele's numbers really well all day. Now this is our friend Melody Darmon. Sadly, she had her third bench overturned.
That's right.
The jury were listening to the commentators. And this is her first deadlift. Of course, everyone that makes a deadlift makes a total. No! Just didn't get her hips through, lost her balance. I think the power is there, the way she moved it off the floor. But she's giving us a bit of drama today for sure. Hips just didn't come through.
No, didn't at all. Ellie coming out at 160. And this will give her a 500 kilo total.
And a lead of 20 kilos with 2 deadlifts to go. And she's also lighter than Ontoir by 80 grams. That's what, a spoon of sugar?
Oh, yes.
Oh, wow. And that puts Steele on 500, onto our on 480, and she's onto ours only jumped 7.5 kilos.
Yep.
You know, unless there's a Hail Mary from onto our, it's looking very good for Steele. This is Buck's bum.
To give her a 440 kilo total in her first attempt.
Masters 2 European record is 180. World record is 183. She's a little way off that, but she could open conservatively and then jump. Just to let you know what the numbers are. Yes, I think she could come close to 180 with her third. Now Mancini, 170 kilos. I think we're entering the battle for deadlift gold now, Ralph.
Yes, it is, yeah. 170. Should give her a 467.5 kilo total for the moment. Put her in third place.
Great deadlift. Now Savalainen, Sweden.
Yeah.
172.5.
This will put her in the lead for the deadlift goal.
With only the other Italian, Cincati, to follow.
And give her a 455 kilo total and put her in fourth place for the moment.
Look good. And last out in the first round is Cincati, 175 kilos.
Yeah. Certainly only featuring in the overall medal table, but this to put her in the lead for the deadlift. Give her a 417.5 kilo total. That's comfortable.
Yes, great deadlift. For the last one in the first round.
Yeah.
Oh, I think she's going to take some beating, Ralph.
I think she will.
Well, I can tell you in the battle for the title, Ontuar has gone up 7.5.
Yeah.
Steele has gone up 12.5. And I think if they both make their second round,
yeah, you
lifts,
think that's
it's pretty much over.
Absolutely over, yeah. And she would have deserved it. She lifted tremendously well all day.
Looks good. She's got that very distinctive technique of taking it up and then leaning back to finish it off.
Stretch, yeah. Most lifters push the hip forward.
Yeah.
Steve.
But that's perfectly okay. The bar doesn't rest. There's no downward movement. Oh, this is the other Melody Darmont, and she really needs this.
Yes.
Now, she just really lost balance the first time, like she did in her first squat, first international competition. So, just needs to keep the bar close to the thighs, get the hips through. That should be okay. She smiles, 3 white lights. Ralph, everyone makes a total in the 57s.
Everyone in the competition.
And she gives a little happy dance off the platform.
Yeah.
Now Ellie Steele.
Yeah.
And now I think it's fair to say, Ralph, this to be European champion.
I would agree with you, Martin.
The lifter that has been 4th and finished just off the podium more times than I would care to remember, has this lift to almost certainly clinch her first European title. There is 172.5 kilos on the bar. The 160 flew up.
You should give her a 512.5 kilo total. And I agree with you, the European champion right there.
Yeah, looks good. She's staying focused. 3 white lights, Ralph. She is 30 kilos ahead. No, sorry, 20 kilos ahead. No, sorry, I'm looking at one's subtotal and one's prognosis.
Prognosis,
Yeah.
This is a World Masters 2
total record.
Total record, yeah.
Yeah. We were looking at the deadlift record and we missed the total. Come on, Eva.
Yeah, 444, 450, yeah. The record is 444.
So this is to be 6 kilos in the world total record. And she has another attempt remaining. Smashed it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, only 2-1. Referee on the far side said it wasn't finished. Look at it again, Ralph. What do you think? Well, it's good. That's all that matters.
Well, it's mattered, yeah. Maybe the shoulder wasn't quite back.
But different lifters, of course, have different finishing positions. And this is Mancini.
177.5.
And I'm sure that Buxbaum will go for the Masters 2 deadlift record next time as well. Whether it's European, World, or both, we'll soon find out.
This will give her a...
She's gone for the world record.
She's gone for the world, okay. Why not?
Great lifting.
Yeah. This will put her into 3rd place for the moment.
And I can tell the viewers back in Great Britain, and there will be very, very many of them watching this today. Ontuara's gone 162.5 for her 3rd, which would put her in 492.
Yeah.
Steele is already on 512.5. So unless Ontuara changes, Steele is the European champion. This is Savalainen, 180 kilos.
Yeah. This will give her a 462.5 kilo total. And put her in 4th place. And give the lead in the deadlift for the moment.
Oh, great lift.
Yep.
And just an apology, Ralph, to the referee sitting the exam, because of course it wouldn't have been her that gave the red light because it was a world record. It would have been an IPF 2 or 1 referee that would have stood in for the lift. So sorry for any uncertainty there. And now we have Cinquati.
Yeah.
185 kilos. Oh, was her 175 convincing?
Absolutely.
Or what?
It's gone up 10 kilo, and this will put her in the lead for the deadlift title.
been so impressed with her deadlifts today. Yes, that looks good. And there is one round of deadlifts to go, Ralph. What a fantastic morning's lifting.
Fantastic. As you said, Martin, extremely good lifting.
It's everything we hoped for.
Yeah, and more.
Now this is on to our, well, she hasn't gone for a Hail Mary. And as soon as the speaker says bar loaded, Steele is the European champion. And Steele is the European champion. 162.5.
No. Sorry. No. So she finished with a 487.5 kilo.
Well, her worry is now that Mancini can catch her and beat her, on body weight.
Yep.
Because Mancini has a lift to match onto ours 487.5, and that's why onto our was so frustrated as she walked off the stage. But this is Darmon. 167.5 for her final lift in her first international competition.
So give her a 442.5 kilo total and 6th place.
Total focus and concentration. Got to keep it close to the body, get the hips through and fight. And that is what she has just done. Wait for the referees.
Yep.
She likes it. Waiting for, oh, it's a good lift, 2-1. And she is over the moon with that lift. Well, she's not over the moon, she's over the coach. Now, Eva Buxbaum, it's a Masters 2
record.
European record in deadlift, but it's also another world total record. It has to be because she broke the world total record last time round. So 2 records on the line. European deadlift, world total in Masters 2.
And total also of 455.
Last minute words of encouragement. It's going, it's going, it's going. Has she locked it out? What do they say?
I don't think she quite got
no,
it now.
not quite, not quite, not quite.
What a try.
What a great try.
Oh. No,
as if there wasn't enough drama.
They got to the jury, but I think that didn't look quite like
no,
the shoulders.
No, it didn't to me. It didn't to me. But I say the coach has gone to the jury. And they're looking at no, nobody's moving. Now this is Ellie Steele. Ralph, this will move her into the lead in dead. No, she's dropped.
No.
She was in 187.5.
But she's European champion.
It will put her into the medals in the deadlift for sure. It'll put her into silver medal position in the deadlift with lifters to follow. What a battle, and she pulls it. She pulls 400 pounds. She gets it 2-1. She goes 9 for 9. And she is the European champion 2022.
Yeah, and I know she'll be selected for the World Games in July. So again, I wish her well. I think she'll do tremendously well.
What a battle in that last deadlift.
Absolutely.
I thought she was gone. but she just kept pulling. Now Sabrina Mancini, 185. This to move from 4th to silver medal position in the deadlift.
Now she's gone to 190. She's gone to 190 to take silver.
Yeah, from 4th to... Oh yeah, and for silver overall.
Yep.
Yeah. This is why Ontuar was so frustrated, because it left her within reach. And if she can take this deadlift, it's a massive ask. She moves into silver medal position in total. This to push Ontuar down into bronze, but it's a huge jump of 12.5 kilos.
But she has to go for it.
Of course she does. Oh, wow, I think she's pulled it. Wait for the referees. It's 3 white lights. And Mancini comes from way back to take overall silver. And still it's not over, Ralph. 2 more lifts. These lifts are the battle for deadlift gold. Laura Savalainen, 192.5. This to go from 4th to 1st place. And she'll push Steele out of the deadlift medals. Steele won't care.
Now she got what she come for. European title. This is to go in the lead.
What an exhibition of powerlifting these lifters have given us this morning. And she calls for more support, and she gets it, and not just from the Swedes, but from everyone, including the Brits, even though she'll push Steele out of the medals if she gets it. How good is that? Again, a big jump, 12.5 kilos. But the prize is potentially huge. No,
it's a bit too heavy.
It is too much. She had to try it.
Of course.
Nothing to lose by trying it. And the final lift of a session that will live long in the memory is Manuela Cincati, Italy, 195 kilos. This for deadlift gold. She's lying in silver medal position behind Mancini, her fellow Italian. This to win by 5 kilos. It's Italy 1-2 in the deadlift. All that remains to be determined is the
Which
order.
way around? Gold medal pull for the deadlift. Deadlift gold.
Oh no, it is just too much. And Cincati has to settle for silver. Mancini takes the gold. And overall, in 3rd place on body weight, losing out on heavier body weight, is Melody Ontuar, France, 487.5. The silver medalist from Italy is Mancini.
Come from nowhere to
Came from nowhere, jumped 12.5 kilos on her last deadlift, moved 20 kilos between her first and her third to get 487.5 kilos and take the silver medal on body weight. But for all those watching in Great Britain, the big news in the 57 kilo class is that after so many times of finishing just off the podium in 4th place, the European champion 2022 from Great Britain is Ellie Steele. And how good will she be feeling after that, Ralph?
Tremendous, wasn't it?
So many years of work.
Yeah.
And just to summarize the other results before we go to the medal ceremony, Lisette Hansen, if you remember, won in the 47s, and she made that 400 total. Her PB was 3975 coming in. She would have wanted to hit the magic 400, and she did so, winning from Stro of Romania. In the 52s, a fantastic battle between Norway and Poland that went down to the last pool. The bronze medalist is Emma Goodwin, 448, which included a new European deadlift record. Silver medalist from Poland, Paulina Jimenel, 480. Karen Hesthammer, the champion, 10 kilos clear and 490, having pushed the Polish lifter just too high. Jimenel had a lift to take it, but there was just too much weight on the bar. And as we've said in the 57s, it's steel from Mancini and Ontuar. What a fantastic session.
Absolutely fantastic.
Well, we'll leave you from the commentary booth now. I think we need a little bit of time to get a breath back. The afternoon session is the men's 59, 66 and 74 kilo classes. They will be split into 2 flights. Flight 1 will be the 59s and the 66s. Flight 2 will be the 74s. 18 lifters in total, and that's at 1400, 2 o'clock in the afternoon local time. Please stay with us for the medal ceremony, but until 2 o'clock, from myself and Ralph, it's bye for now.
Okay, I'd like the representation of the people who hand over medals. That's the European Powerlifting Federation President, Mr. Arnold Flagström from Norway. A round of applause. Together with the Treasureman, Xavier Dupitois from France. And all the way we have honorary medals for this championships. So, medals in the 47. Open woman, 2 lifters, Ian squat. Silver medal goes to Romania, Daniela Stroel, 90 kilo. And the gold medal goes to Denmark, Lisette Hansen, 152.5. Thank you. The veterans, silver medal goes to Romania, Daniela Stroya, 60 kilo. Gold medal goes to Denmark, Lisette Hansen, 87.5. Thank you. In deadlift, silver medal goes to Romania, Daniela Stroya, 110. The gold medal to Denmark, Lisette Hansen, 160. Thank you. Thank you. And in the total, silver medal to Romania, Daniela Stroya, 260. Thank you. And the European champion and gold medal from Denmark, Lisette Hansen, 480. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand up for the national anthem of Denmark? Bronze medal goes to Great Britain, Emma Goodwin, 175. Silver medal goes to Poland, Paulina Schumann, 185. And the gold medal goes to Norway, Karen Hestaner, 197.5. Thank you. The bench press. Bronze medal goes to Sweden, Sabine King. Silver medal goes to Norway, Karen Hestaner, 112.5. And the gold medal goes to Poland, Paulina Schumann, 117.5. Thank you. Deadlifts, bronze medal goes to Poland, Paulina Schumann, 177.45. Silver medal goes to Norway, Karen Hestaner, 180. And the gold medal goes to Great Britain, Emma Goodwin, 193. Here we go. Thank you. And all the total. Bronze medal goes to Great Britain, Emma Goodwin, 428. Silver medal goes to Poland, Paulina Schumann, 480. And the gold medal and European champion from Norway, Karen Hestaner, 490. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Norway. And the woman is open in squats. Bronze medal to France, Melody Long, 192.5. Silver medal goes to Italy, Sabine Mazzini, 192.5, and others follow. And the gold medal goes to Great Britain, Italy, 202.5. Thank you. Bench press. Bronze medal goes to Sweden, Laura Savolainen, 120.30. France, Melody Antoine, 137.5. And the gold medal goes to Great Britain, Italy, 137.5. Thank you. And that next bronze medal goes to Great Britain, Italy, 182.5. Silver medal goes to Italy, Mariana Sipuati, 185. And the gold medal goes to Italy, Sabrina Mancini, 190. Thank you. And for the total, bronze medal goes to France, Elodie Antoine, 487.5. Silver medal goes to Italy, Sabrina Mancini, 487.5, Robert Powerlifting. And the gold medal, European champion from Great Britain, Ellie C. 922.5. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Great Britain. Alright, we have music maestro, and please give all the gifts around the globe now when they are leaving.